Hey yo, what's going on, you guys? Uh, Finally got another review for you. Another DC one. I was planning on getting a Marvel Legend today, but when I went to the store, there was basically none of the pegs. So here we are. Although I am very glad that I finally found this guy. So today we are bringing DC McFarlane Multiverse Ghostmaker. And I saw you got Ghostmaker and it says DC Future State, which not exactly correct. He kind of appeared after or before that, so but he did kind of happen around that same time. It says Ghostmaker with another window on the back. There's a picture of Ghostmaker. And then here is Ghostmaker. Cool little ninja pose there. Let's take a look at his accessories though. Start off with the basic stuff. We got his normal stand. And then you've got a slightly bent card. You got a card of him and a bio. It says real name unknown. I do believe we do now know the name. I am forgetting the name at the moment, but I think we do know the name, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, the bio reads, Bruce Wayne, while training to become Batman, befriended another student on the path toward justice. The man who would become Ghostmaker, a master in all forms of hand-to-hand combat. The sword-wielding vigilante has a different, deadly approach to justice, which often puts him at odds with Batman. Much like the Dark Knight, Ghostmaker has an array of fabulous weapons and vehicles, and he will always try to prove to Batman that his approach to justice is superior. Yeah, he's basically like Batman if he actually didn't keep people alive. So, that's all I got for that. He's pretty neat. I like his character a lot. I know some people have whatever, another Bat family member, but for me, I really like him a lot. And a big thing that has to do with that is obviously his overall presence. But before we get into that presence, let's show off some of the tools he does come with, which are basically two swords. One's a longer one and one's a shorter one. I'm sure that these are different types. I'm sure they are different types. They have a certain name. I do not know the name, so I'm not going to assume. My instant thought would be that this longer one's a katana, but I do not know. So I don't want to assume and be wrong. They do have storage. You can see if you lift up the cape, got a longer and a shorter one. You can just do this. I do have one issue with this, but it doesn't bother me as much as it could. And that is, if I lift up the shoulder, you can see the swords. I don't know why they didn't paint the rest of the way through. Maybe it was a cool look or something idea, or I don't know. I thought initially when I saw reviews for this, I thought, oh, that must just be your figure, right? No, I went to every review and they had that. But anyways, let's take a look at him. So starting off with the helmet, it's beautifully sculpted, beautifully painted. You can see the eyes, they kind of give a glowing effect. Looks very armored, but also very ninja-y. You've got this kind of bulk of cloth here with a really nice textured and sculpted white cape. The body, you've got all sorts of gear and armor. You got armor and a shoulder patch, what I'm assuming is his logo. This shoulder patch does not have that, but you've got gauntlets. This whole waist area kind of reminds me of a bit like a samurai. You got this upper chest armor. I'm sure this is like some sort of technological stuff. And then you got this bulk of cloth down here. It's all black and white, with really nicely done sculpting and texturing all throughout the entire body. On the back, you can see more of that armor, and yeah. But yeah, I do know that he's at least Middle Eastern. I know he's got heritage from the Middle East at least. But yeah, he basically was like a best friend to Bruce Wayne when he went to... Let's see if I can get him to stand. I can't right now, but and basically he agrees with Bruce Wayne on like everything about like crime and how it can be solved, you know, within like the vigilante way, but obviously, much like Red Hood, he doesn't necessarily care for keeping them alive. So I don't know if they've ever interacted yet, but that'd be kind of neat to see. But yeah, so he's got like all the skills that Batman does. He's even got like his own like cave or whatever in the comics that has all this like his cars and technology and like a criminal database and stuff like that. He's only agreed once to not like kill, which is he was in Gotham, and basically he sees Gotham as like Bruce's city. I think he had his own, but I know he's going to be joining, I think, a Batman Inc. team here soon. I'm not sure. I know he's in a new run that's coming out, though. So, but let's get into the articulation. So his head can move up. It can move down. It can look side to side. Great tilt. Shoulder goes up that far. This one, and then you got the usual little joint there. And he's got a bicep swivel. He's got double jointed elbows. I think I cannot tell. Okay. So this one currently is at in and out, but it does have a swivel. This one's also in and out. He can go down that far a little bit up there. It can go back further, and this can twist, but this can also twist, and it does allow him to crunch even further. His legs kick out that far. Unfortunately, I know this is partly due to his design, so I'm not really mad at it. But he only has a single jointed knee. He's got a wrist swivel. He's got the usual joint. It can go down. It can go up. And it's got ankle pivot. And then, of course, he's got toe articulation. Now, if I can get him to stand, that might have to be how to do it for a little bit. I will get into some comparisons here. Come on. There we go. So we'll do that. First one I will do is one that's just standing right here, which is Red Hood. I think he's a bit taller than him, which I kind of expected, but they're pretty similar in bulk. Certainly be interesting to see these two meet up one day. Send them off to the side. I do have a Marvel Legend here I can compare them to. This is the 80th, was this 80th? I think this is 80th anniversary, like old school Iron Man, and of course he is taller. That's also because Marvel Legends at 6 inches. These guys are typically at 7 inches tall, unless you're like a kid or something. But let's see here. I think you, of course, have to at least show him with Bruce Wayne, which I'm sure if I had this better... Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. This actually swivels. Maybe that'll be a bit better. if I put you two next to each other. They're around the same height, I think. Kinda. This guy might be taller, but this is also like one of the first like DC figures McFarlane made. So So yeah, that's pretty much it for him. Another member of the Bat family added to my shelf. I am very happy about that. As you guys can see, Bat family is getting pretty big up there. They did reveal a new Catwoman, which is in the purple suit, so I'm probably gonna get her. In case of those who were wondering, and I don't know if in case you didn't know, I am planning on getting a Batman for the Justice League shelf. And I know it's kind of hard to see right now because the sun is shining it, but there's the Justice League shelf. You can see like Green Lantern and those guys over here. Superman is right in the middle. You can't see him unless I move over here. Yeah. So, but I do plan on getting a Batman for that. But I've been debating which Batman. At first, it was going to be Rebirth or the Three Jokers. And then I was going to get, like, maybe... I even thought about doing the Arkham City Batman. But then I realized that there's a different Catwoman coming out. And I'm probably going to end up getting her. But at the same time, I still might get that entire wave. Because... but... You guys hear noises, that's my cat. Max, what do you want? Guess I can allow you guys to see my cat. There she is. And I'll close this again. So if you hear any meowing, that's her. There we go. So, but that's about it. Not too much else, but I am trying to get a Batman. But they also revealed the Batman Hush figure, so I'm thinking about that. Just depends, I'll probably wait till some reviews, and that's about it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.